Lowe!
Are we having a good time? Are we having a good time? I'm so glad we're having a good time because I was not about an hour ago on the way here. I got pulled over for speeding. That trooper must have been in a bad mood because he starts yelling at me. He's like, "Do you have any idea what the speed limit is?" I said, "It's gotta be like 55. And he said, "Then why were you doing 69? I said, "Because I feel so good." Hey, what do you call it when a mermaid has a yeast infection? Clam chowder. All right, let's relax. She has antibiotics and she's fine. And if a mechanic has a one-night stand with her, he nuts and bolts. Hey-o! All right, silly jokes. Silly jokes. I read an article recently that a hobby that men can have that women find most attractive is if he reads a lot. I don't know how you all feel about that, but I disagree. Because I've been doing a little experiment in my marriage. Every night before we go to bed, I've been reading my wife her Miranda rights. And let me tell you, women don't take too kindly being told that they have the right to remain silent. You know what I'm talking about? They never exercise that right, right? My wife never exercises, period. But that's a whole other story. A whole other story. I'm trying to be more of an ally. I really am. I'm trying to be more of an ally. And I realized this when I was paying attention to the language that we use when it comes to women. There are so many derogatory ways that we describe women. Oh, she's a real negative Nancy. Oh, she's a real chatty Kathy. Oh, she's such a Debbie Downer. You know? I know a lot of asshole guys, right? I want to know more about the dickhead Darryls. You know? Talk to me about the pompous Petes, right? Don't be afraid to call out when a guy's being all creepy. I'm getting real rapey Randall vibes. Stay away from the Randalls. Names are interesting though. They're really because I meet a lot of people doing comedy, and I realized I've met a handful of women named Dawn, but not a single woman I've ever met named Dusk. Never, and I realized this when I met her. I was at this work conference. I met this woman, and she's a white lady. It's part of the story, and she's in an interracial marriage. Her husband's black, and they have two girls. They happen to be fraternal twins, and sometimes this happens with fraternal interracial marriages. One of the young girls came out with the lighter skin complexion of the white mother, and the other came out with the darker skin complexion of the black father. They named the lighter skinned daughter Dawn. They named the darker skinned daughter Rachel. What the fuck? What are you doing? Look, if God has blessed you with yin-yang twins, okay, and you name the lighter one, you gotta go Dusk, you know? I would have accepted Ebony and Ivory, classic. Could have had a little fun with it, Milk and Cookie, pretty good. I knew a black lady growing up, her name was Cookie. Sweetest woman I've ever met in my life. A little too sweet, she had diabetes, lost both of her legs. Not good, not good, not good. Spade up, you don't have to awe, she's good. She's non-existent. Speaking of which though, a lot of people are having a hard time in life these days. I was at a pharmacy recently, and a guy couldn't afford his medication at the pharmacy checkout, and he was all like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And the pharmacist was so mean. She's like, I don't know, try not being diabetic. Right? Talk about insulin to injury. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck those old guys. Hey, am I the only one here who thought that The Golden Girls was a show about women pissing on each other? There I am jacking off to a bunch of clothed old ladies wondering when are they going to get naked and start spraying? You know what I'm talking about? This guy knows what I'm talking about. I don't even have to look at him. I know he's loving that joke. Fucking applause break, thank you. So fucking good. I'll leave you with this. How do you find a comedian in a graveyard? Find the tombstone that says, "That's my time." Thanks a lot.